Thursday night, a little later than normal, but that's all good. Quick shout out to my sponsor of the month, the Prairie Alchemist Cafe, out in St. Malo, 163 Rue St. Malo. Check it out. Good food, good eats, good people. Also, quick shout out to another sponsor of mine, yearly sponsor CDL Architecture. You'll see it across the bottom of the screen there. If you're looking to get into the trades, check out CDL. They're always looking to bring new people in. Thanks, Chase, for the year-long sponsorship, keeping this show rolling. Tonight you got a debut. Sorry, folks, I am a little sick right now, but tonight we have a debut, and very excited to have this band on. I am a big fan of them, and you will find out why as this night continues. Um, live from Dauphin. You guys hanging out in Dauphin right now?
Yep. Yeah, that's where
Here in Dauphin, year zero from Dauphin. Guys, welcome to the Pegcity Soundoff.
All right, thank you, Joel. Thanks for having us, yo.
Hey, that's cool. So my experience with you guys, I met you guys some time ago when my band Valley Narrow played out in Brandon. We played a show with you guys, and you guys were absolutely incredible. Then again, I took the road on the show with Toy Sun run its course year zero, and Cicada, I believe, were part of that show, a Pegcity Soundoff event in Brandon. Had to have you guys back for that one. Absolutely killed it again. And now our paths are meeting again next Friday. You guys are coming in for the Road to Summerfest. Year Zero's Winnipeg debut. Man, it's going to be a great show. I am so happy to have you guys on. I want people to know who you are. I want people to come up to the show and experience Year Zero, as I have a couple times, and yeah, you don't disappoint. But before we get going on the shows, tell me about the band. Tell me about the history. When did you guys get going here?
Uh, Man, this would have been about like 2 years ago. Two years, maybe two and a half. I had one of our old members there approach me about joining a band. It was crazy. I started off in open mics, and they approached me and wanted me to join their band. My first band, right? So, and ended up jamming out some cover songs, and it's kind of how Year Zero begun.
We're on year 0.3 now.
Yeah. Give that a little.
Xander's the only original.
Yeah. On the last name.
It's awesome. So about the band, you guys are working on some original stuff. I believe last time I saw you, I heard an original of yours.
Yeah, we had one.
Awesome. Obviously doing some covers. Tell me about some of the covers you guys have been doing.
In the hard rock category, used to call it new metal when we were in school, or just nice and easy grooving stuff that the kids would call classic these days, but it's right in the house and good stuff to start to get to know each other with. Nothing too technical. No one needs to show off.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, no, you guys are great. If I recall, there was a Linkin Park song you did, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, they're for real. They know what they're doing.
Giving up.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, just looking at the chat here. KR's chatting. Woo, she's excited. She loves Year Zero. Let's just get right to the shows coming up here. You guys got a handful of shows coming up. Give me the rundown. When do you get going here? Obviously, you got next Friday, but I know you got a Brandon show. You got a show in Dauphin, I believe, as well.
We're doing double headers, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah. We'll be doing Friday in Winnipeg and then Saturday in Dauphin there at the Boulevard.
Ooh. Cool. What's going on at the Boulevard? It's just you guys?
No, the gentleman, he's a promoter, kind of party guy. He has this big idea. People need a place to party, and other people need a place to play. So we'll just go with them. We'll give them a little drop. That's Prairie Land Parties.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there he is chiming in here. Yeah. Coffee 24/7. Assuming
Great
that's
idea, and it's his sixth one now or fifth one?
PLP 5, yeah.
Yeah, he's been on a steady pace, yo.
cool.
So we've been
What's
able to make some changes. What's that thing they say about the Boulevard? It's a place where
Bands go to die.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't die.
third time there, so yeah.
that's funny. Tell me about music in Dauphin. You know, how do you come out of there's Thomas, yeah. Tell me about like playing kind of heavier music in Dauphin. Like is there other bands out there, or are you kind of just leading the charge out of Dauphin? You know, what's the scene out there? Obviously, you get the big country fest out there, right? I know there's some rock bands going out. A couple of buddies from Winnipeg have gone out there a few times, but just tell me about playing music in Dauphin.
It's a lot of country and rock, like classic stuff. Back when we were in high school, there was a really good punk scene. And yeah, bands would come from all over. Actually, like Cancer Bats, before they got big, stopped in Dauphin. And yeah, that was awesome back in the day. And it just kind of died out after that. And there hasn't been much for a heavy scene here. I tried with an old band years ago, but yeah, there wasn't too much interest in it. But it seems like people are kind of starting to dig the music that we grew up listening to. So yeah, I think maybe something might catch on. We just got to keep at it. Yeah, hopefully inspire someone else to, join a band and play some music out here.
Absolutely. And then obviously no strangers to Brandon. You guys heading into Brandon. Tell me about this Brandon show you got coming up. I saw an ad for. I think today I saw it.
Who's putting that on? Is that Butch?
Yeah.
Simple Jack and Spectre.
Yeah, Simple Jack.
Oh, cool.
Peter, Butch found us kind
And
of the same way
it's
you did.
The Struggle. We're opening there.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. Spectre's on that bill. Spectre. Have you guys played with Spectre before?
No.
No. Oh, it's a it's a banger. They're awesome. They're the last band on my Saturday night for my festival.
Excellent.
Yeah, last band. Yeah, they're I mean, you guys know as well as I do that stage at Eastside Hall is pretty small. Like once you get a 5-piece band up there, it's a bit a 4-piece is a bit crammed.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll quite enjoy it out there. Back to I just kind of want to touch on this on the originals thing, because obviously you're a really talented group of guys.
Appreciate it.
Tell me about like where's your goals with the music thing? Are you guys are you hoping to one day just have a full set of originals, no covers? Are you constantly writing, or are you just kind of trying to get your name out there and get playing shows?
What do you say?
I mean, our originals kind of just they're like freestyles. We freestyle them, and usually if it's like sounds good, we write them down, all that, And we do, eventually want to have like an album full of original songs and stuff, because that'd be cool, right? So, and we have this opportunity in Winnipeg there to be in a studio to have our originals recorded. So.
Yeah.
Can
you name the studio?
It's actually
School project.
yeah, it's a school project. They hooked us up and asked if we wanted to record our originals, even some covers if we wanted. For the project there. The guy's going through audio engineering for school, so
Cool.
yeah.
Well, that's a great opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Not to touch on it too much, but it's a different group of people that I saw last time. One different. You got a new bass player in there. There he is, right there. But you did mention there's only one original in this.
We got
Oh yeah, actually, we played only one original,
Mhm.
but we actually.
Original member.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had original members here, and I'm the only one. But uh, I don't know.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey. I
Well,
mean,
I was hanging around when you guys first started. I've been scratching at the door for years, and then
yeah,
my opportunity came when the other original bass player ended up. I think he got injured, and then things changed for him, and he wasn't able to play. And then I got my shot, so I strangled in that bass, and then the guitarist wanted to move on to different things and see what else life could take him. So I moved up to guitar, which I've been playing that more for a long time, and I remembered about Brian having some bass talent and metal. Like he brings a lot to the
Oh, yeah.
metal table.
Oh, yeah.
That's more
This
of
guy's a
what we're
pro.
looking for. Like so, and he's
Cool.
already done things different than I would have, and that's the thing. Like that's you now. That's your thing. I'm on guitar. I got my own deal to worry about.
Well, these guys are super cool. Like, they welcomed me right in, and we just meshed so well right away. And like, yeah, it's just like everything's going really well. Like our jams that we've had have just been smooth, and I feel really comfortable with them. Like they're just cool dudes to play with, and yeah, I'm
Mhm.
honored to be a part of this.
Have you been playing with other people, or just kind of fresh into joining a band?
No, yeah, I picked up a guitar when I was 15 for the purpose of like playing it and doing something with it. So way back in high school, like that show that Cancer Bats came here for, I played
Mhm.
that with a cool band.
Oh yes.
It's just I've always been doing something with music. So I was playing guitar, but I played drums, played percussion, and I've always wanted to be a bassist. So it's really cool to finally get to do
it's
that.
crazy.
First guy, man, write that one down.
Man, you'd be
Fun.
you'd be worth your weight in gold in Winnipeg. Everyone, there's so many bands right now looking for bass players.
Yeah,
It's a fun
It's
instrument.
crazy.
Like, you get to just kind of hang back and just kind of feel the groove, and I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's the funnest instrument.
That's awesome. Do you notice uh switching from bass to guitar and then having a new bass player coming in here, are you bringing something different with the guitars, or you probably knew the parts anyway?
Oh yeah, and so that's this kind of music. It's the strings are kind of all together, and so I already knew all the riffs and the progressions. And then yes, I have my own different style of flair from the previous guitarist. Um, I picked up mine when I was about 9, and I just celebrated my 12th anniversary of my 30th birthday last week. So yeah, I decided to stop. 30 was enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I,
I
I
get I
bring I
get it.
bring the thing to it. I got a whole myriad of styles, um, jazzy stuff, classic rock stuff, like 80s, 90s, new metal, all sorts of like just all my. I listen to a lot of EDM too, so I like doing, I like
He just
doing
knows every song.
hard beats, and yeah, that's kind of the running joke. But it'll be quite different, and like I said before, Brian's doing lots of different than what I was doing because I was just following roots and having a ball with it, so and yeah, he's doing scales and walks and notes. He's like, what do you think of this? And it's bloody awesome. Yeah, puts a whole different flavor. And so what you guys have come to expect mostly was the energy, and that's all still there. I can guarantee that.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Kind of a question for all of you. Growing up in music and kind of to where you are now. Um, who are some influences, growing up, especially like, just where your style is now? Is there a curveball you can throw me? You mentioned EDM. I mean, there's a curveball for what music that people are going to go hear and they'll be like, oh, that's cool. But sometimes there is a thing like I'm a fan of this like Scottish like uh electronic band, right? And it's like you would never happen, like you never expect it, right? But I'm a big fan of this one group, and it's really strange when you hear, writing styles and bands that I'm with. It's like, oh, there's all of a sudden this curveball. How about you guys? You got a curveballs, or just in general, who were some influences growing up? And then throw me a curveball too. What's a guilty pleasure?
Oh, my favorite album of all time is Rio by Duran Duran.
Oh,
And
nice.
specifically because the bass lines are so sick on it. Like, yeah, that's like I found the vinyl in this secondhand store for, I think it was $2, and that's the best $2 I've ever spent.
How about the rest of you?
What do you got? I have to say Rammstein if I'm going to be random.
Yeah.
Listen to
Yeah.
that all the time. Or technical instrumentals. Joe
It's good.
Satriani and Steve Vai and then Dream Theater and Liquid Tension and all that random shit.
Yeah. Awesome.
I grew up on like Linkin Park and all that in the new metal scene, I guess. And me personally, like when I got to experience it myself, like Chris Cornell was a big one, Lance Staley, Chester Bennington, like those guys, like they're like top peak. Like, I enjoy them a lot. I grew up on them specifically, and I love the Ink Spots. I don't know if you know who the Ink Spots are, but I
Gonna
listen.
check them out.
Yeah, they're like I think it's a 70s or 60s band.
No way, man, like 50s.
Okay, 50s. Yeah.
Oh,
they
nice.
go deep, yeah. I don't know. Just like listening to them harmonize and just like the way that their vocals work, I just found it so satisfying. Like I don't know.
You're a true vocalist.
Pardon
You
me?
lay out. You're a true vocalist. You lay out Cornell, Chester. I mean, and you mentioned harmonies. You're a true vocalist, and when you mention these people, it's like, oh yeah, definitely, because from what I've seen, you're phenomenal. You're phenomenal. I can't wait. I can't wait for my Winnipeg people that will be there to see you guys. And I know Toy Sun, who was playing with us that night, they're excited to see you guys again, as they did in Brandon at the show back in November or whenever it was. I forget what it was, but anyway, yeah, super cool. Super cool. I'm so excited for it. That's so to just kind of bounce to that show for a sec here. That is next Friday.
Yep.
Doors at 8, bands at 9, Saints and Rogues, Toy Sun, Year Zero, Valiant Arrow. That's the order. If you want to know the order, we've had to turn up the volume at our Valiant Arrow practices because we have to follow you guys. So we've rearranged a couple of things. But I know from last time you guys are you're heavy hitters, so looking forward to it. Have any of you been at the Tap House before?
No.
Yeah, you got
been there just like in passing, like walking
Yeah.
down Osborne.
You guys have family and friends here though, right?
Yeah, my brother's just like around the corner.
Yeah, I went
Oh,
to high
shit.
school in Winnipeg and grew up
Oh,
there.
okay.
My wife went to med school there, and then we moved up to Dauphin for her career. And I'm house daddy and play the guitars.
Cool.
I was born in Winnipeg, but my family moved to Dauphin.
I just live in the bush.
It's the stage is a bit bigger than the hall there, but the sound guy's incredible. Make sure, I don't know if I told you guys this, make sure you have like a backdrop of some kind because there's a screen behind. You throw your logo up on the screen. It'd be super cool. Sound is awesome. The venue's incredible. Really gets pumping. 10 o'clock on. You guys probably have a prime slot to be in, which is how it should be. I mean, you guys are coming from a town. This is. I want to thank you guys so much for jumping in on this one. It's gonna be a great time.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you.
Who are some local bands you guys are listening to? I mean, I know there's not a lot to choose from out that way, but you guys got some good bands coming from Western Manitoba right now.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Who
Who do we follow?
Yeah, I'm like, this is me just getting back into the scene. So I'm hoping to be playing with some bands and picking up some CDs along the way and checking them out.
Mm-hmm.
Try to go to the so we have the Watson Arts Center, which is the local venue. They put on a lot of shows. a lot of times some of the different bands will get in together. We got the long weekender in February, and they pull out a theme of a tribute person. This last year was Bruce Springsteen. The year before that was Rolling Stones, and Tyson and I were actually part of that one. And some of the local bands would play in that. So the Revolving Doors played a bunch of Springsteen songs.
Just a mix and match.
And the Wet Towels and the Chris Barker Band, and then there's not too terribly much that goes on. Boston Pizza out here likes to make some floor space. My friend Gary Precision and his boys, the Fret Shredders with George and Dave, and just kind of whoever ends up coming around. Like the Art Center just finished, they're in the middle of a concert series, so there's going to be, what do they call DB and the Deadbeats?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Around. Yeah.
Cool.
Stuff like that. So it's hard to follow anybody, but we get lots to come in, and I try to make it to all of them. You know, it's nice to get your face out there for things like this, you know. So.
Do you guys know of Ronnie Ladderbrook? Ronnie, you might be watching this.
That dude's crazy.
He's got to come back out there.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. He had mentioned he had played Dauphin one time. Ronnie, if you're watching, if you go back to Dauphin, get these guys to play with you. This would be great. Yeah, he's a phenomenal player. He's been on here
See him
a
in
bunch of
Wreck 'Em
times.
Soul.
Oh yeah,
Fields.
that's right, eh?
That was a good show.
That one, I got a couple of friends from Winnipeg. They're in the middle, Trevor Burney and Steve Rumpley and those guys, man. That's Endless Chaos and Tyrant's Demise. And they're putting on this tribute show. What were the tribute bands again? Deftones, Pantera,
Typo, Negative.
and Typo. Yeah, that was a great one. And Ronnie was Vinny, or Ronnie was Dimebag. And yeah, man, it was really awesome.
The Deftones band, was that Goon that played Deftones? Or that did the yeah, Goons. They're good. I like those guys. Oh, cool. Well, guys, awesome chatting with you tonight. Can't wait to play with you guys again next Friday. It's gonna be a great night. Let's hope there's no snow. I'm tired of having a third winter every year. We got the streets drying out now. Let's hope for the best weather. Get your butts out here. Let's get to that tap house. Anyone watching, guys, if you're in Winnipeg and you're watching, I know we probably have a couple Dauphin people on here. Well, it looks like we do. If you're in Winnipeg or if you're in Dauphin and just want to go for a road trip, get to Winnipeg. Come see this show. Saints and Rogues, Toy Sun, Valiant Arrow, Year Zero. You guys are going to kill it. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Is this your jam space you're in right now, by the way?
One of them, we've been switching between my place here in the basement and Tyson's place out in
Nice.
in the bush.
Right on. It's always cool to see jam space in the bush. Yeah, right on.
We didn't think the Wi-Fi would be so good in the bush, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Right on, guys. This has gone live to Facebook, YouTube. I know some people are watching a bit later, or they're watching tomorrow. So thanks to everyone tuning in. Keep in touch, guys. Keep in touch. We'll see you next week. Okay.
you too.
Thanks.
Right on. Thanks.